These are the best highlights from today's 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup.
And it is, as you said, those traded neutrals. Ocean Dragon being first, actually a pretty big one. Early Ocean, I'd say one of the most valuable dragons, just has to sustain when you're still in the laning phase.
Yeah.
And also the Soul on the weaker end, and you know you've got a dragon towards that Soul, and it's not going to be Ocean. It's always a nice feeling. Hex Deck, the second one though, obviously a lack of Hex Deck Soul. We'll see. Andal might be in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, Glacial Prison goes down. There's the grand entrance, and Andal's going to have to flash the Inspire for the extra movement speed as Leaper comes on over. But he is a long way away from safety. Duro and Raptor don't have a lot of damage, though, and that is going to be a Mantrid Inspire to come in. Closer ulting just to close the gap, and they are not done here. That's First Blood, and it's even worse. The kill goes to Closer. Holding on to that Gromp for the moment. They do have full information here as the snapback on the cube kind of working out as Bulldog. In position, Ward comes over as Duro looking for a bit of an entrance here as Cuz going down relatively low. Clear puts them in a circle with quickness. It comes down. Clear's going to have to exit, but he bounces away from the fight. Bulldog in trouble. Permafrost comes in, but they can't close the gap. The flash over and Clear is going to get the kill, but it's traded immediately back. Dudu is a monster. The turret, not enough to kill him, and now Closer. Can you actually even this one out? That's the question. As Duro, I don't think he's going to quite be able to get him here. There it is. The Battle Dance going to help out. The knockups everywhere, and Andal is once again in the wrong place.
Yeah, Closer, I think if being able to get to that fight sooner, it would have made so much difference. Just get left behind. But still, Kwangdong Freecs getting what they wanted from that play.
Yeah, I think BNK not going to be too upset about it either. Just because Clear was denied a back before that one. Grub's going down here as Glacial Prison goes in once again. Duro, that is a great knockup. The pullback from the ulti is in, but Closer just snaps his way out of it. There's going to be 4 Grubs picked up, not wanting to mess with any more. They'll allow Kwangdong Freecs to have 2, but hitting that 4 mark certainly going to feel good before we get towards the Soul. Should be able to get them pretty close. And also continue the monopoly that they have on these dragons.
And I think, you know, Infernal or Mountain would both be pretty fantastic.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's Chemtech.
Yeah,
you were focusing on the Infernal and the Mount, protecting his control ward as True Shot Barrage doing a lot of work. Crowd going nuts at the same time as Raptor already got halfway through this Rift Herald. It feels like a bit of a leash though, as now Dudu goes down so low. Closer still with his ultimate in hand, but that is just going to be Rift Herald secured by Kwangdong Freecs. And Dudu just traded his health bar and flash for it.
Yeah, and you see, immediately Dudu's learn about the One-Time Spike for the Yone got shredded in that extended trade there.
Oh, Bulldog is inside the circle now. The pullback available for Clear, and the Spectral delivery. Closer gets another one, and Kwangdong Freecs, they notice it. It's a sacrifice from Duro, but he doesn't even need to go down. That's the pullback, though. And there goes the Sejuani. Andal looking for a little more as he gets a bit of damage onto Henna. So a 1-for-1 across the map.
Yeah, BNK FearX, I feel like their jungle bot duo just hanging around mid way too long after they lost the Herald. There was no reason to do so. And now losing mid tier 1 for it, a pretty big hit. You'll see the Yone trade back in the bot side, but I don't think this is a weird trade. Mid tier 1 so influential on the map, and also,
yeah.
Oh, he gets the angle.
Oh, very clean drift work there from Cuz. Going to be able to help lock down the outer turret in top lane as well. So all of that, it was an even trade of kills, but they grabbed the Herald, they grabbed 2 turrets.
You know, already on this Yasuo is potentially going to be a pretty big threat.
Well, Clear is finding another option here as Bulldog not going to be able to get out of this wall, and the bounce away does put Clear away from danger, but also away from his target. Just standing around. There is a mega blast cone that is going to get him to safety thanks to Andal's auto attack. An inner turret in trade for Soul Point for Chemtech Soul. Probably not too bad, as Closer is almost just dead to a True Shot Barrage that flew on through. That could actually get him local gold for this inner turret, which is kind of dope, I guess. And Drake is going to be traded for that inner turret like we were talking about.
Using it in that top play and does survive. It could have been a much more punishing play if he didn't have that one available. The gold, however, we see Clear and Closer, both of them finishing the second item. Shield Bow for the Yone, and that Malignant for the Aurora.
From Dudu. This might be an honest 5v5 between these teams. Henna is fighting just in that front line. Takes a fair bit of damage, is now Clear looking for Bulldog. Man, half health just from a combo. Presses QE and he almost dies. Raptor tanking this one up. Kwangdong Freecs not actually fully committing yet, but that is a Glacial Prison to come in. The quickness and Grand Entrance combo is massive as Clear. Gets on in there, looks for Andil, and just bounces his way out, and he's straight up dead. It is going to be the soul picked up for Kwangdong as well. Cuz quick on that smite finger, and that works out beautifully. Dudu, the monster, he finds the wallop under two, and Kwangdong Freecs have been saving up their power for this moment. They wipe BNK off the rift.
KDF get everything they want and more. The soul's secured, but they get a huge team fight win. Specifically hone in on one thing, but Henna on the Xayah not really able to follow up on a lot of these engages. Something like Azeri or Kai'Sa could help a lot more.
Glacial Prison, Andal, I think he's dead, guys. Yeah, Raptor is going to be able to pick that one up. Baron was not taken.
Yeah, they didn't feel like they had a time after they were so, they led so heavily towards the bot side. They didn't have time to get it down. Bushy doesn't have the sustain. He's still low HP now. You see Cuz and Bulldog during this. Leaper and Andal move over, but it's going so fast. I'm not sure they'll even get there in time.
Yeah, where's the Scryers? Where's the option here as Nature's Grasp is going to be walked away from? Raptor looking for an option. He finds a Glacial Prison, and Clear gets into that backline. He bounces over. They take down Leaper, but they trade their Aurora for it. Can Closer actually find this team fight? Because Dudu says absolutely not. Clear's still trying to fight this, but his health bar's going down low, and Henna hasn't been touched. He's now going to find a couple of autos, but he just disintegrates. Please do something, Xayah!
Dead right now, but it might as well be. Kwangdong Freecs have everything they need to win this game.
Yep, I think they signed the docket. You know, the deed has gone over, and Kwangdong Freecs now kind of own both sides of the map. The Baron stolen away beautifully. Cuz now getting to work on this Elder, and Dudu. Oh, this guy's Gnar has been just phenomenal. He's 2 versus 1 underneath the turret, though. Does he care? The answer's no! He'll just flash on top of him! Duro, a passenger, witnessing the demise of Clear.
And you know, we saw this matchup played, the Aurora versus the Gnar. And we had concerns in the draft.
Yeah.
Came out.
It's incredible. They've got Exodia completed as well. They've got the Soul, the Elder, the Baron. Baron still 1 minute and 16, ticking down 7,000 gold. Red Bull Baron power play. My goodness, just I think he can just parade towards the Nexus now. Playoffs. BNK, their road becomes so much harder if they lose this series, but even losing a game in the series means a lot.
Yeah, it can make such a difference when Kwangdong Freecs has the edge in game score. And they're trying to clear the wave, but their wave play isn't the best. Henna taking a ton of poke, walking up.
Yeah.
It's a rocket, fortunately, but it's getting so dangerous.
Yep, that one's going to land. Glacial Prison does come on through there as Leaper. He goes golden. He bought himself an arm guard. Still he's going to die. They've taken down the Corki as well. Dudu is a legitimate threat, though. He has the power of the dragon behind him. The wallop comes in. That's a very dead Aurora. And despite the fact that 2 of the carries were just eliminated, I think that Kwangdong Freecs are still just going to win this game unless Closer can do something absolutely miraculous. The superpowered minions coming in, Closer diving forward once more. But Raptor, I mean, there's a dragon that's going to get real angry with him very, very soon as Dudu goes down to hysterics. And the GA is procced here from Closer. He's still trying to work it out, still trying to figure it out, but the Dragon's Wrath will find him. And Raptor's going to go down, and of course, it's all about Dudu all the time. He doesn't have any minions, but he doesn't care. He goes Mega, and he'll destroy this Nexus.
Even with the Ezreal and Corki going down, Kwangdong Freecs still have that carry. The Gnar taking over the game again. Yeah, we haven't seen Nautilus have too much success recently. I feel like, you know, a lot of times he's just getting blown up in team fights and doesn't have the ability of a Rakan to sort of disengage from the situations.
Full clear at 3 minutes here for Cuz, as he's already behind the enemy turret, putting down some Qs, trying to land the slow. We'll be able to get that from the plant, but the Grasping Roots not going to connect. Let's see whether they can actually make something happen here as Duro lit on fire already. Leaper in a bit of trouble, but Duro's burning. He gets the shield, and that is going to be Comet to take him down. First blood goes to Cuz.
Yeah, so looks like, I'm not sure Cuz will really move over to contest. Oh.
Yep, I said Raptor for Dragon. Duro is going to have to get out of here. There's the burn, and Andil's going to get another one. And that's just in the plain 2v2 as, oh, that is a long twisted advance as Raptor is going to be able to push Bulldog back now. Closer Valkyrieing forward. They want to try and find this one. Rockets flying down. Really rough time so far today. Yes, it was a difficult matchup last time around, but I don't think we were quite seeing some of the pizzazz that Duro had when he made his way in. And maybe their last matchup against D+, even though it was close.
That's what you really need.
Oh, that's not a -1 cannon. That is a beautiful cannon take there, as Closer able to Valkyrie away from the dredge line that was coming in to try and punish it. Plant comes on through, and looks like Duro and Closer are going to be able to take that one down. Raptor flashing in immediately. The Stranglethorns goes down though, gets a nice double knock up. The ulti comes in from Bulldog as well, and the rocket is going to miss. Oh, so close there for BNK. Trinity Force, especially able to get work done there too.
If you're able to get those 6 grubs and make some use of them before the plates are gone, that's really where you can benefit. So I think that's what Kwangdong Freecs are hoping for. Clear's had pressure in the top lane. If you can get some more time on that tower with the demolish as well, could be big. And they've just given up on bot lane. But now with the Bloodthirster,
Raptor is considering a dive as they get rid of Vision as well. Dudu just going to have to vacate the area. First turret blood does go over to Kwangdong Freecs, and Dudu eats the CC. Will not be able to keep his turret alive. They keep this investment of people towards this top side, though. This could be a lot of damage onto an inner turret at the same time. And Kwangdong Freecs, they know that. They're going to rotate Cuz and Andal over here. Andal actually thinking about a little bit of a wraparound. Fizzed out, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The Soul situation. But that's okay. Just honest game of League of Legends between two teams.
It's good for BNK FearX. Second time in a row where they give over 2 dragons and get a good weak soul for the other side.
Well, there's an all-out once again as Clear is looking for that Mega. Now he finds it. The wallop connects onto the all-outed Kazante, and now Andal looking to come up and try and punish. Flash still available. Clear not going to be able to use it. Throws the house at Dudu. Max range on the wallop, but he's still just dead because there's another Nautilus. And he is just going to go down. Nicely played here by the Kwangdong Freecs. Now that Azeri is being piloted instead of that Xayah, which is something that you'd expect that we would say because we were pretty critical of the Xayah last time around. It's Kwangdong Freecs now looking for a bit of an engage, and that's a max range hook to come out from Andal, but Clear not too worried about it. They kind of like the fact that they started this fight, and there is another option here as Leaper going to get Extendo Beam. Stranglethorns now on cooldown as Bulldog in this bottom lane was split pushing Andal a little bit too far.
Should just kill that mid lane tier 1. Pretty big for BNK FearX to take that one. Oh, it's super close though. I think one burst fire would be good.
Yeah, Henna goes over, presses Q, going to be able to grab that one. That is some local gold for the Zeri. And this Drake being started up by Kwangdong Freecs. Rest of the map not necessarily in the right position for them though, as Clear is on Vision. Bulldog gets rid of him. And now the Nature's Grasp comes in. Andal in a little bit of trouble. The Flash Twisted Advance is going to connect. Bullet Time doing a lot of work because it's just going to be destroyed. There goes Andal as well. And Raptor, he's done his job. Gorgeously played. Still going to go down, but it doesn't seem to matter as Leaper in the alcove just trying to be avoided by the rest of BNK. Closer almost goes down as Dudu looks for him. That flash was so sexy from Closer. And now Clear just trying to get rid of this. Kazante, he cannot close the gap. It's the first time we've seen it, and Bulldog's even baited in. The Hyper Proc will get it, and Clear. Cool guys don't look at explosions. It's a double kill, and they wipe them off the map. Around the landing of the Gleaming Quills to get that little bit of extra health back for Closer.
It made the difference.
Yeah, absolutely clutch. And that means the BNK are able to grab themselves this 3rd dragon, deny soul point from Kwangdong Freecs. And this is where things have deviated.
It's funny, he walked back and it's like, wait, did I? Was that?
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, there was something tingling.
There
was something tingling. You know, you could feel the pixels.
And then he walks, he said, no, I must have imagined it.
Yeah. Actually, no, we judge all the time. But still, maybe we should think twice before we do it. As now Henna has found Leaper. Bullet Time goes down. He gets himself a big old shield, and despite the Stranglethorns, he's still going to be able to grab the kill. Now, both 80 carries are dead. The Nature's Grasp, it flies forward. Andal's trying to get out of there, but Dudu's trying to get in there, and I don't think that that was the right idea. Clear getting towards his Meganar, and I don't think that this fight is going to last any longer.
Maokai peeling off Baron with the ult, definitely very powerful. He can also sustain quite well with his passive off it.
Yep, teleport in from Closer. They know that there could be a potential fight here, but Bulldog doesn't have his teleport. He's in the bottom lane, and he's not going to be available for this team. But this Baron is just gone. Nature's Grasp will say, no, you are not getting in here. And Dudu is once again overextended. He's going to try and get out, able to mitigate the CC. But now there's no frontline available for a potential team fight to come in. Hook is going to connect onto Henna. It's the perfect target. The ulti from Bulldog as he is going to rebind the soul. They take down 2 of the Barons, and Andal is even able to walk it off. How the heck did that happen?
Beautiful hook from Andal, but a critical error from Henna there. Just walks through the brush, not expecting the engage. It all backfires. And now Kwangdong Freecs, you know, looked really dire, them losing this Baron here.
It's a bit silly there, coming straight out of the replay as Nature's Grasp coming down once again. Leaper in trouble. The flash forward, the grand entrance, and Leaper should just be dead here. The burst fire does come on down. We'll see whether Bulldog can actually equalize the trade, but Henna is going to be able to flash away now. Dudu going all out once again, but Clear is just going to hop on over the top and picks up the kill. BNK back on track once again.
Hero coming in, and now BNK FearX pick up some more kills. They have the Baron in hand on a couple of their members, and they're going to keep pushing in.
Yeah, Closer going to be able to take down an inner turret on the top side while the rest of the team are able to get rid of the mid lane. This should be inhibitor turret at least taking a beating as Bulldog looking to try and defend, does a decent job. Remember, this is 6 grubs, so these turrets just fall like they're made of paper. Game number 1 on the top side. Worked very well, as now Nature's Grasp is going to fly on forward. Clear throwing houses around. There's the flash. No, the ulti from Bulldog does nothing. They take down the turret, and now they're looking to just say goodnight to game number 2. And this Saturday showdown might be going the distance. The ulti comes in from Henna. Their health bars aren't exactly the greatest, but look at Dudu. He is not really a full tank in this game, unfortunately, not when Closer has anything to say about it. They'll take down the inhibitor on the bottom side of the map, and maybe they can just push further forward for even more. Andil trying to hook his way in. The knock-up not going to connect there onto Dudu, as Bulldog going to have to go back to the unbound soul. Kwangdong Freecs not fast enough on this take of the Baron as Duro gets in there. Yeah, the Make It Rain does come down. That is going to deny, but let's see whether Kwangdong Freecs can keep themselves in this game, whether they can pick up a soul as Nature's Grasp is looking to try and say no. The Stranglethorns comes down though as Raptor avoids the knockup once again. That is going to be the soul picked up, and the jungler is now dead, but Andil is going to go down as well. Dudu is taken from the fight as Henna, the ultimate's going to come through, but the knockup is immediate. The bullet time comes down, and the flash is going to be used just to get out of the way. Leaper is dead, and Cuz, the last man standing. And yes, you may have picked up a soul, but it's going to be traded for your Nexus.
It's a valiant effort from Kwangdong Freecs, but it's just not enough. The goal deficit too big.
Well, 3 games, these 2 teams so tightly matched. And after what was a bit of a fumble in the draft, BNK just like, we can fix that. Things can become over very, very quickly. Henna obviously going to be locking away the Zeri if it isn't banned away, and it wasn't, and so he's locking it.
What Aurora could do from Bulldog when it was 100 farm down. It's not 100 farm down.
No, he definitely is not. As the back is coming on in, Ward goes down and is known here as Dudu. He wasn't shopping. He was actually looking to set up a fight as the equalizer goes through as well. Dudu could be in trouble. He dashes over the wall. And Clear not going to be following him this time around. Cuz gets information and they do stop Dudu's back. That should mean that Grubs will go over here. As Bulldog not very high on the mana department as this ward does come on in. And Duro and Henna, they're moving down this mid lane. Should be able to guarantee BNK these Grubs.
I love making sure they rotate away where if something did happen towards the Grubs, they would be there. Now that they're posturing aggressively, the jungler isn't here.
Yeah, Duro is going to be able to grand exit. Going over to BNK despite the fact that they're the ones that managed to pick up the Grubs. The flash forward from Andil. He sees Raptor and he puts down the Crescent Guard. Bulldog puts him into a circle, but he's the one that built it first. The knockup's gorgeous. Cuz goes down and the Dragon is going to get distracted. Andil falls. It's a disaster. The Kwangdong Freecs are on the floor and BNK are on the board.
And normally, you get Grubs, they get Dragon. That's how it goes. That's the trade. But BNK FearX are tired of trading. They're wanting to start up this Dragon, but Raptor is coming, and he is strong.
Full vision available here as well. He might not make it in time. This Dragon is going down low, but when becomes lightning, should be able to get him in here. There's the quickness, and he steals away the Dragon. The Heartbreaker comes in, but I think it's Kwangdong Freecs that are going to be heartbroken at the end of this one. It's another kill for Henna. Andil absolutely nowhere to go, as at least Leaper will escape, but that is now a Zeri on a killing spree. And this 3,000 gold in the lead. They took the 6 Grubs in the last game and they were behind the play, right? They had to make sacrifices in order to get that. True Shot Barrage not able to stop these backs.
And also both, I think it's so funny, both games so far.
That one is worthy. As Kwangdong Freecs not going to give up. Good sidestep on the stun there from Duro, but he's just going to turn it into their own engage. Andil is going to come out from the brush though, and they do manage to possess him. Grand entrance is decent as Cuz trying to get his way out. Raptor says, nah, buddy, you aren't going anywhere. As Bulldog is dancing around this circle, Dudu is teleported in, and he is gigantic. He's going to pick up 2 of them. And now Henna is just dashing for the hills. Raptor is still pretty huge. Bulldog not going to get hit by that equalizer. In fact, no one is at all. And this is jungler versus top lane, and Raptor kind of likes those odds. Clear is going to come in. He flashes to barbecue Dudu, and he's been silenced. That's going to give him that power as True Shot Barrage wanting to take down a control ward. But unfortunately not going to be able to save him from a bunch of harpoon damage as Raptor doesn't find the Wind Becomes Lightning, but Andor doesn't find the hook. There's the re-engage with the Audacious Charge. Great knock-up does come on through as Dudu's trying to do his best, but it just does not work. And remember, he has full magic resist. The magic damage is here in the bottom lane.
And he just gets shredded. You know, he's even picked up Negatron Cloak as well. He's full MR, and he's not the one laning against the Rumble. I feel like this lane assignment ends up being a big flub for the side of Kwangdong Freecs. They don't have the Aurora there, and they kind of just sit there, watch them take the Herald, and then get engaged on. Kwangdong Freecs crumbling in this game 3.
They are falling apart before our very eyes as BNK, they are going to be able to take down this top lane outer turret. Some possession here of Shelly, who saves her health bar because it goes down just in the nick of time.
Kwangdong Freecs are going towards Dragon. They're just they're losing this might be, I mean, it's definitely 2 towers, but they might get a 3rd tower charge. On the back of this is pretty low. Maybe Dudu can stop it.
Yeah, Dudu should be able to deal with it
but
here.
Still, and that gold's going not only to Raptor, but Closer as well in the Corki. Sure, you got an Ocean Dragon. It is a Hex, of course it is.
Oh god, yeah.
Of course it is. But it's not 2 dragons for FX.
Could be in a lot of trouble here. Heartbreaks. There is a circle put down by Bulldog, but who is trapped in where with who? As Closer comes on over and Bulldog absolutely nowhere to go. No options. They are able to split off because they want to kill Cuz as well. There's the flash forward. The grand entrance. Raptor looking for the Wind Becomes Lightning. He'll have to settle for Andal as a teleport is coming through. Dudu is going to turn up. But look, Raptor is able to just stand here and say, no, you can't engage onto me. I will kill you. And Henna is now in this fight. Dudu just has to try and get himself away. And some more cooldowns are there now. Decent Q3 going to come out from Dudu. But once again, Raptor is immortal. The Wind Becomes Lightning comes in. Leaper is just going to be a secondary effect to the battle that was happening.
This feels like the most lore-accurate Xin Zhao we've ever seen. He stands there and says, welcome to the arena. He's ready to take anyone on. 5-0-6. Now with a 9,000 gold lead, this was a must-win series for BNK FearX. This game 3, they've come alive in it, but he's doing so much work.
Raptor is dead, everyone. Knocked up. There's even an equalizer there that's going to be put down. Henna picks up his 5th kill of the game. A circle does come on in. Henna is just trying to stand his ground. He survives for so long because he's going to go down before he can reset. Bulldog is, he's running. He's trying to go across the veil, but I think he's going to join Sirius Black here.
Well, I feel like the only positive side for Kwangdong Freecs is at least Baron isn't up yet.
At least the game isn't going to be going for much longer.
Both teams fighting tooth and nail. The pool is completely even. We saw it in game 1. We saw it against D+. This is what happens if you can't match them pound for pound.
Otherwise, BNK probably could have just taken it and won the game. Baron is going to spawn. Duro sort of just walking at them. And Raptor has a flank angle. The equalizer in the choke point is gorgeous as Bulldog is trying to bounce around, but Henna is just going to kill him. The job is for Bulldog to murder the AD carry, but instead, Bulldog is just going to be wiped out. Only Dudu left standing, and I think BNK are done with this game.
With 6 grubs, Baron's up, but they don't care. They're just going to try and end the game now. Dudu, the only one alive, he's going to do his best to try and survive. There's no way against 5 you can save the game.
Nope, he's going to try and waste as much time as possible, but that is all that's going to be. As Andal has respawned, this Nexus turret is not long for the world, though. The grubs come down. Remember, there are 6 of those. The Void Mites really helping out here. Another minion wave comes in, and the Nexus is the next thing on the menu. FearX, they're not wasting any time. They are going to take down Kwangdong Freecs and get one step closer.
These were some of the best highlights from today's 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.